I will begin today's health talk with a quote from the 5 a.m. Club, a book written by Robin Sharma. It states, "All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end." This quote summarizes the process of breastfeeding. The most difficult time in breastfeeding journey for most mothers is at the beginning. Mothers who get discouraged from the process of breastfeeding experience that at the beginning of their breastfeeding journey. But if you can endure a little more, you will enjoy breastfeeding process. Dear new moms, do you struggle with how to hold your baby during breastfeeding? Do you experience nipple pains or cracked nipples or even sore nipples at the beginning stage of your breastfeeding journey? Does your heart beat faster when you remember your baby needs to suckle because of the severe pain you feel from your sore nipples? Meanwhile, everyone says you can prevent these nipple cracks and nipple pains if only baby can latch on properly on the breast. But you still find it difficult getting baby to latch on well. You do not even know what this whole latching thing means. Do not worry, I have a simple strategy that will be of help to you, and I encourage you to try it. For those watching my health talk for the first time, I am Dr. Juliana Udo, and you're welcome to my channel where we discuss health issues concerning mother and child. For you who have always stopped by to listen to the health talks, I see you and I value you. I make these efforts so that you keep learning. I hope you stay around and learn a few things. Thank you. The easiest way to position your baby during breastfeeding and to get your baby to latch on properly is to start with placing the baby's tummy directly facing and touching your own tummy, not the side of the baby. Just face the baby. Let your tummies touch. Once this first step is achieved, the baby automatically positions in the right angle for your nipple, and the baby's mouth opens properly because of that angle that the head takes. The mouth opens properly to receive the mother's nipple up to the dark circle called areola, and that gives you a good latch. A good latch is for the baby's mouth to cover up to the areola. Then you place your palms under the baby's buttocks. Rest your back on the chair or on the wall, and we are good to go. If you attempt placing baby's mouth to the breast first, and that is what most mothers do, because like a natural instinct, you just go straight for the breast. If you attempt that first, you may struggle with getting a good latch, except you're already experienced or you already find your breastfeeding journey. So try this strategy. I know it will help you. If the breast is large, all you need to do is place your 4 fingers underneath the breast. This helps to lift the weight of the breast away from baby's face. And then place the thumb on top of the breast to pull back excess breast tissue so that baby's nose is not blocked. In the course of this health talk, I will also discuss some tips on how to maintain exclusive breastfeeding. I will also share with us how I was able to get my breast milk flowing before my due date of delivery. Breastfeeding simply means giving breast milk to a baby. The right way to breastfeed any child is to give only breast milk from birth, beginning at least 1 hour after the delivery of that baby until 6 months, and then adding other feeds and water, while continuing with breast milk from that 6 months until the child is 2 years or even more. Giving breast milk only in the first 6 months of life is called exclusive breastfeeding or baby friendly. Breast milk is the best food for a newborn. It has all the 6 classes of food, and all these nutrients are in the right form the body can digest and use. So the human breast milk is a complete package. It is a balanced diet, and inside the breast milk there are enzymes and antibodies. Enzymes break down the nutrients inside the breast milk, while antibodies protect your lovely innocent ones from disease. No infant formula is exactly like breast milk. If you have been following my channel, you recall me always say that nature is perfect. Mothers, please be wise. Do not prevent your baby from breastfeeding because you believe there are infant formulas out there that are exactly like breast milk. That's not true. If you are healthy and strong, please do exclusive breastfeeding for your baby and continue the breastfeeding till 2 years. Breastfeeding is so important that a whole week is set aside to talk about it and to celebrate it as well. Every year, 1st to 7th of August is set aside as World Breastfeeding Week. For this year, 2023, the theme to celebrate World Breastfeeding Week is Let's Make Breastfeeding and Work work. What this means is that instead of mothers quitting their jobs after childbirth because they need to do exclusive breastfeeding for their babies, let us help mothers retain their jobs while they perform this special responsibility of nurturing their young. Breastfeeding is easy when everyone steps up to support mothers. It is not easy to just sit and be giving breast milk to the baby. There's a lot that goes on in the mind of the mother. It's not easy. I've done this and I know the struggle that most mothers go through. The struggle of, oh, I want to get back to myself. Oh, I want to go to work. Oh, I need to earn money. Oh, I need to do other things. But you know that this baby is highly dependent on you. So please, mothers need all the support. For example, let organizations and government parastatals extend paid maternity leave up to the time for exclusive breastfeeding or even up to 1 year. This way, mothers can easily return to their work after nursing their little babies and recovering from the stress of pregnancy, labor, and delivery. So please, let us support our mothers, because once a mother nurtures the baby well, everyone benefits. But the mother also needs to be helped to be able to do this. Breastfeeding has numerous benefits for both mothers and babies. It protects you as a mother. Listen to this point, mothers. There are so many anxieties and uncertainties for a new mom. You question everything. You're so scared. Fear of unknown. Is this right? Should I do this? What exclusive breastfeeding does for you as a new mom is that it quietens the uncertainties. Because you see the gains of exclusive breastfeeding right before you. When you look at a baby on exclusive breastfeeding, the baby looks so sweet and clean. The weight is appropriate, development is appropriate. Seeing good results for your effort as a new mom protects your mind. It reassures you that you're doing very well and that your effort is worth it. You know how they say it, you cannot argue with results. Having completed exclusive breastfeeding for my baby, I noticed one of the commonest reasons mothers are unable to do exclusive breastfeeding for their babies is because they believe breastfeeding is a natural process, so they don't prepare for it. With this mindset, many mothers who intend to give their babies best care get discouraged because breastfeeding may be natural, but it requires a lot of preparation and determination. I have outlined some tips that will help you in starting and maintaining breastfeeding for your baby. Please stay with me to pick up some information that may be of help. Tip number 1, make up your mind. The decision to breastfeed is the first step in achieving a successful exclusive breastfeeding, and this decision must be made while you're still pregnant. If you make up your mind early with your only option to do exclusive breastfeeding, it affects every other decision you make. When you're shopping for your delivery items, you don't consider infant formula. Also, you are better prepared for all the opposition you will face, because you face a lot of opposition. From my personal experience, I realized that there are lots of voices around a new mom. Too many voices, too many opinions. Most of these people are giving out this information based on what they were given by other mothers. So it's like a passed down information. And so the information are not correct. They cannot be verified. The pressure on a new mom is so high that if you don't know any better, you are at the mercy of this passed down information. But if you're able to make the decision to do exclusive breastfeeding early enough, you prepare for what lies ahead by getting your facts ready. Tip number 2, prepare to breastfeed. Remember, the best time to prepare for a journey is before that journey and not while you're already on the journey. Breastfeeding is like a journey, so timing is key in your preparation to do exclusive breastfeeding. And the best time to prepare is also during pregnancy. During pregnancy, you have enough time to examine your nipples to know if they are prominent for your baby to suckle. If the nipples are inverted or flat, you'll be guided during the antenatal care on possible solutions. You also prepare by informing those who can be there to help you, like your relatives, or you employ domestic staff, as the case may be. You also prepare for a successful breastfeeding journey by buying certain things in bulk. Necessary things like food to stock up the house for the first few weeks following childbirth. This will allow you to have uninterrupted time with your baby, because it is easier to maintain breastfeeding when you have an uninterrupted start. Tip number 3. Look for mothers who have plans to do exclusive breastfeeding and make friends with them. During antenatal visits, engage your fellow pregnant mothers. Make friends with them. Engage mothers who have similar views with you. Exchange numbers with them. Keep in touch. Check on each other. This will really encourage you because to serve as a support group. Tip number 4. Take care of possible distractions that may discourage you from doing exclusive breastfeeding. This particular tip is to help you have a good start. It is easier to maintain exclusive breastfeeding when you start early. First on my list of possible distractions is your work. Work is the commonest reason some working class mothers do not carry out exclusive breastfeeding for their babies, but that can be taken care of. No wonder 2023 World Breastfeeding Week theme centers on how to help working class mothers maintain exclusive breastfeeding. Early preparation while you're still pregnant to give you enough time to engage with your employer, maybe to extend your maternity leave, or to know whether you can bring your baby to work along with a nanny, or if there are other organizational plans for you in your place of work to help you, or to know if your spouse can support you by taking care of financial needs of the family alone while you stay at home and take care of the baby and do exclusive breastfeeding. Even buy breast pump and learn ahead of time how to use them, wash and sterilize them so that everything is set while you're still pregnant, so that when baby is born you can use it without struggles and sterilize it well so that you don't give infection to your baby. Another distraction is delivery through cesarean section. If you know that you'll be going in for cesarean section and you want your baby to go on breast milk only, I have 2 suggestions for you. If your breast milk is already coming out, expect some breast milk and keep before entering the theater. So if there's need to feed the baby immediately after baby is delivered while you're still inside the theater, the breast milk is ready. If you've not started producing breast milk before baby's delivery, especially in the case of emergency cesarean section, please relax. When you come out from the theater and your breast milk starts flowing, begin where you are. Even if your baby has been given formula feeds, stop it and continue with your exclusive breastfeeding. Okay? Tip number 5. Avoid the breastfeeding mistake of separating mother and baby. Don't let anyone separate you and your baby. Some relatives who come to assist new mothers after childbirth separate babies and mother. They tell mother to go and sleep in a separate room. They are doing it from a good place, but it is wrong. It's because they are ignorant of what you're trying to achieve. It will hinder your effort and your plan. For a new mom to have time to rest, let me tell you what relatives should do. Cook all the meals for her and her family. Do not let her go anywhere near the kitchen. Let her not go near the kitchen. Even if it's hot water she needs, do not let her boil the water for her and make it available. Let food be ready before she gets hungry. Do all the chores for her. Let the house be very clean. Do the laundry. Let all the clothes be washed. And the bathrooms cleaned and sparkling. Go to the market or supermarket. Stock up the house with all the necessary things needed at home so that she doesn't have to worry about what is not available or how to get those things done. During the daytime, you can have her express breast milk and use cup and spoon to neatly feed her baby while she takes some rest. Make smoothies for her to drink while breastfeeding. Get different fruits, wash them, slice them and place them by her bedside. If there's an older child in the house, take care of that older child's needs. That way she will properly rest so that if the newborn sleeps, she too can rest. Do not separate mother and baby at night, please. It's an error. You do the chores during the day while she takes some rest. At night, let her sleep with her baby and then feed her baby on demand. She will be all right. Tip number 6. During this period of exclusive breastfeeding and you notice that the baby is using the way baby sucks the breast milk, please do not be in a hurry to stop the breastfeeding and say, oh, baby has stopped. No. Work on yourself. Add more varieties to your food. Add more nuts. It can be tiger nuts, cashew nuts, almonds, anything. Eat more balanced diet. Add fruits and natural juices to your meals. You see that there will be an improvement in how baby suckles. Then you can also, if baby always takes express breast milk, place baby directly on the breasts and see if there's a difference. Don't be in a hurry to stop. If you try and they don't work, take the baby to the doctor and check if baby is all right before you stop the exclusive breastfeeding, please. Okay? Don't be in a hurry. It's most likely there's something wrong. Most babies, 99% of cases, will prefer breast milk only. and not any other food. Okay? Exclusive breastfeeding is a sacrifice a mother makes because of the knowledge she has. Now, to how I was able to produce breast milk before my due date of delivery. During my second trimester, I started cleaning out the surface of my nipples. I did this gradually while taking my bath with warm water and soft towel. I repeated this for some time, and by the time I got into my third trimester, colostrum was already coming out, so I stopped because I had achieved my goal. Within 1 hour of delivery, I was breastfeeding my baby neatly. When you look at the surface of the nipple, there are dots there, and these are the dots breast milk will flow from after baby is born. But these dots are usually covered by substances that look like crust. So while you're cleaning out the crust, it also stimulates the nipple at the same time to prepare it for that function. So you remove the crust from it, and over time, breast milk will start flowing. It won't happen automatically, so you have to start early and do it gradually. Be gentle because sometimes nipples can be sensitive during pregnancy. When you clean out repeatedly and stimulate your nipples, the breast milk will start coming out. Although some persons are unable to achieve this when they clean out. So the next thing you do is to increase nipple stimulation. And you can achieve this during foreplay with your spouse. Once you do this correctly, breast milk will be ready before baby comes out. This is because stage 1 of breast milk production happens during pregnancy. However, high levels of pregnancy hormones will control secretion of breast milk. It blocks it so that you only experience droplets of the breast milk without increased flow. But the moment baby is delivered, the blockage is removed and breast milk starts flowing. For you to get a good result, make sure to clean out the dots on your nipples frequently and be consistent. You will achieve it. When I delivered my baby, my caregivers came into my room to suggest the infant formula to buy to sustain the baby while waiting for my breast milk to flow. They were shocked to see me breastfeeding the baby. It was about an hour after baby was delivered. This was possible because of the knowledge I have. So now that you know this, I've shared it with you. Please use it to your own advantage. Kudos to every mother who is making a sacrifice to breastfeed their babies. Kudos to every mother doing exclusive breastfeeding. Kudos to you and keep doing the amazing job of motherhood. And to all fathers who make provision for food, shelter, they make all the sacrifices to help make the home conducive for everyone. Kudos to you too. Your support while your wife is breastfeeding the baby, like those gentle back rubs, shoulder massage, getting water for her to drink, all these are more energizing than any energy booster you can think of. God bless you for being a great husband and a great father. Let me tell you what those warm touches do for a breastfeeding mother. When you touch her, rub her, just encourage her, rub her hair, they make her feel seen. Those soft touches are louder than any voice. They are louder than any words of encouragement. What she hears from the touch is, "Well done, girl, you're doing a great job. We see you, we appreciate you." These are the messages your physical care send to your wife, and they are priceless. Please show her you care. When baby wakes up at night to feed, we collect the baby from her after baby feeds and help with baby sleep so that she can quickly sleep off. Do not ignore her. Dear fathers, participate in breastfeeding. Do not let your wife do it alone. Be stressed. Don't just wake her. Baby's crying. Wake up. Carry the baby. No, you can just pick up the baby, gently wake her, and place the baby on her hands. Oh my God, the way it makes you feel. It does a lot of good when you pick up the baby first and then tap her. Just show her you care and be there for her. It's amazing, trust me. If you have watched this health talk to this stage, I truly appreciate you and I hope you learned something. Remember, knowledge sets you apart. Keep listening to the health talks, keep learning and try to put them into practice. Please like the video, click on subscribe button if you're yet to do so. Feel free to drop your comments and your questions on the comment section. They'll be attended to shortly. I love you all and I'll see you again. Thank you.